Yes.
So it's wedding week on Massafield's day 2, and no matter if you're already married or if you're planning on getting married, one thing that we all look forward to
It's the food.
is the food and the dancing and all that other fun stuff
Mostly
too.
the food.
Mostly the food.
And the love that's taking place.
Joining
but
us to
mostly
show
the
us
food.
a simple appetizer is Tom Walsh. He's executive chef at Mission Cantina in Amherst. Welcome, Tom.
Hi, how you guys doing
It
today?
smells so good. I just
Right?
want to have some Tostitos there. So we're going to make a ceviche. Is
Yeah,
that
we're
right?
gonna do a scallop ceviche today.
And the thing with ceviche is we're not in the kitchen, you might notice, because there's no cooking involved.
Nope. We're
It
gonna cook
cooks
with
itself.
we're gonna cook with acid and citrus specifically today. We're
How
gonna use
does that
lime
work?
juice. Well, I mean,
It's like a chemical
you
reaction.
ever marinate something, a piece
Yeah.
of chicken, and it turns white? It's the same process. You're cooking through chemical as opposed to with heat. So, the acid and vinegar are in a citrus such as lemon or lime juice. Will actually cook seafood, fish specifically though. You want to do light fish. I wouldn't recommend anything frozen. It's always got to be fresh. When you get your scallops, you want your scallops to be dry. Wet scallops have been plumped with a saline. So what I do with the scallops is we plunge them into a boiling salted water just for, I don't know, maybe 3-4 seconds, just because whatever's on the exterior of the fish in shipping, you want to get that off. You want to make sure that it's free and clear of any kind of bacteria, possibilities that, it happens.
But just for seconds. You don't want to...
Seconds. You're not cooking it at all.
Okay.
No.
And then you said you want them to be... Do you dry them off?
I do,
that?
yeah. So you pat them off, you put them in the fridge. You want to shock them in the water with ice first, right when they come out of the boiling liquid.
So they don't
shock
keep
them.
cooking.
So, yep, exactly. You stop that, and then you put them on a paper towel or something on a plate in the fridge, and the fridge will pull all the extra moisture off. And then you want to go ahead and you want to cut them up nice and small, whatever size you want. Some people like them bigger, some people like them finer. We just do a rough chop on them at the restaurant.
Well, and also if it's for an appetizer, you want it to kind of be bite-sized.
Bite-sized.
So
Everything should be like amuse, a kiss on the tongue. You want to be able to have one bite, otherwise
like
the wedding
that.
dress has something all over it, and it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
So you keep it simple.
I love that, yeah.
And nothing worse than a rented tux and then having to return it with a spot
Exactly.
of something
Maybe
on
it's happened to you once or twice?
I'm not going to say
It's
that.
happened to everyone once or
Yeah.
twice, I would say.
All right, so you're adding some vegetables in there. What did you already put in there? Green pepper?
So what I have right here is chopped jalapeno. We have some yellow Holland pepper, some red Bermuda onion, and some red bell pepper here. And those are going to be some scallions. Yeah, that's the other thing.
Gorgeous.
You want to have it light and colorful, fresh. The lime juice. You want to use a really good olive oil, or the best one that you can find. Don't dumb it down. You're going to be eating something that's raw. You want the flavor profiles to be there. The fish will be really sweet. The oil should be really nice, and then the lime should add that little bit of zing. I brought some hot sauces today because I like to spice them up a little bit.
Kick it up a
Yeah,
notch.
exactly, yeah. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add some lime juice. We're going to add
All right.
a little bit of this olive oil.
Olive oil.
Yep. Salt and pepper.
And how long does this cooking process take?
Seconds.
Really? I had the same question. Like, do I have
Yeah.
to marinate it in my fridge for hours?
No, I mean you can. So the longer that you will marinate it, the more it will cook, and it'll become mealy almost. And
So you want it,
you
put
want
the
it
lemon
fresh,
juice in
yes.
relatively soon to when you're serving it.
Yes.
Here's my question. What's this do with the bay and the sea scallops? Because the sea ones are bigger, is that right?
Yes, so there's sea scallops and then there's diver scallops, which are the larger ones, both from the sea, and then bay scallops. I lived on Nantucket for 7 years, and I've never had bay scallops as good as they are out there.
Yeah?
And
Wow.
they're the size of a dime on average, and they're delicious.
So we can dig into this now. It's
can,
cooked
yep.
enough that I'm going to try it.
So we've got 30 seconds left, Tom. How do we present this ceviche? What's the best way to serve it?
You want to put it right into a bowl just like this, and then some fresh spring onions, green onions, chives, whatever you have that's available. You want to have a bunch of that on top.
Look at how beautiful.
This looks good. Hey, by
And
the way,
some chips with it? Yum.
can't complain. This recipe is going to be on our website later today, so you can get that there. Thank you so much.
You dig in. Thank you, Tom.
I will do that.
You dig in, and I'll read. Ahead on